Hi, I'm Robert Ito of Ito's White Tiger System. Today we're going to be shooting the first tape of a series going from white to black using the standard White Tiger outlines. Now watch. Hi, the first category of basics that I want to break down on a step-by-step movement are your blocks, and I will do this in a square horse posture or position, or also called a kibadachi, all right? And this will be done from a set position, all right? The first block I want to go over is called an inward block, all right? And I will break it down to 3 basic movements. 1, bring it up. 2, sweep your arm across. 3, bring it back into a set position. Left arm is up, cross, back into a set position. That's your inward block, also called in Japanese chudan uke. All right. The outward block starts across. 1, 2, sweeps across the face, and then 3, back into a set position. 1, 2, and 3. And he goes to the outside. It's called an outward block, ura chudan uke. All right. The next block is an upward block. It comes across, goes up, 2, and then 3 back. Across, up, 2, and 3. All right? So that these 3 blocks will protect the upper half of the body. All right? Up, across, on both sides, and so on. The next block is called a downward block, or gerambarai. From here, bring your opposite arm to your opposite shoulder from here, sweep across from hip to hip, and then back into a set position. So you go 1, and then 2, and then 3. The next block is called a reverse hand block. It starts off like you're going to do an inward block, and then you sweep downward and across, 2, and 3. So then you come in 1, 2, and 3. All right. These are the 5 basic blocks that you would learn in white and yellow, and you would then put these blocks into different combinations in your practice. From here we'll go into another category of basics, your kicks. Now watch. Hi, the next series of basics we're going to do here is kicks. In Japanese it's called or referred to as giri. The first kick we're going to do is called a forward snap kick. I'm going to do this from a side horse or hangutsadachi posture from here. I'm going to break each one of the kicks down into 4 basic movements. All right, so let's go through this from here, from your fighting stance or side horse or hangutsadachi posture. From here, on 1, you will bring your power leg knee up. When the knee comes up, you are in what we call a crane posture or ippandachi. From that position from here, then you extend the ball of the foot. 2, 3, bring it back, and then 4, you're back into your fighting posture or stance. All right, so again, the movements are 1, 2, 3, and then you're back down. All right, that's called your forward snap kick. This can be done from your side horse and can also be done off your front leg off a cat stance, nikuashidachi. From here, on a cat stance posture position, you come in from here, 1, 2, 3, and back down again on 4. All right. Now, from here, in your side horse, you could use that forward snap kick off your front or power leg. All right. So from your side horse, you can also come up like so or like so. All right. From here, the next kick we're going to do is called a side kick, and the side kick also called yokogiri. From your cat stance posture, from here, I'll use the front leg. All right. 1, you're going to bring your leg up into your crane or ippandachi. You flex your ankle, so you're preparing your ankle to strike with the side of the heel. From here, as you extend your leg out on 2, your hip will rotate outward. Bring it back and then bring it down. So the movement is 1, 2, 3, and 4. This can be done again from a cat stance or a side horse, from a front leg or your power leg. Front leg and power leg. All right. The next kick is called a roundhouse. A roundhouse kick, it's like a forward snap kick, where you aim your crane position with the knee, but your crane is coming around from the side. So from here, to rotate and get that power leg coming from the outside, you always have to make sure your front leg turns and pivot. And what this will do is it, one, prevents you from injuring your front leg, and two, it gets your body rotating with the hip to get you more extension and power. The movement will look like this from here. 1, the knee comes up, 2, 3, and then you're back down. If you use it from the front leg, you shift your weight to the back leg, the heel comes up, and you'll snap the kick across. 1, 2, 3, and then back down. All right, so that's your roundhouse kick. Rear kick. Your rear kick, 4-count movement on that, you'll be striking with the heel. If your attack is coming in from the side or from the rear, you bring your crane up in position. When you do this, to help keep your balance, keep your elbow back towards your hip and look over your shoulder. 2, 3, and then bring it back down. So it's 1, 2, 3, and down. All right. Now this rear kick can be used off your front leg from a side horse, but you would have to turn and pivot. It can also be used from a cat stance, and again, you have to turn and pivot your hips to rotate towards the front. All right. So you come in, or from a side horse, bringing your crane out this way as you come through. The rear kick at a more advanced level will go into a spin, but for you white yellow belts, you don't need to do that right now. All right, let's see. We did a forward snap kick, a side kick, a roundhouse, and a rear kick. And these are the required kicks for the white and yellow belts. All right, the next series of basics I would go over will be in ground defense. And we'll go through that. Now watch. All right, the next group of basics we're going to work on is called ground defense. And in white yellow, the required ground defense is a very basic forward roll, backward roll. And this can be very useful if you trip and fall or if someone throws you down. All right, sensei? So, from here, if someone is coming from behind and he's shoving you down, you want to be able to roll with the movement, prevent yourself from getting hurt, get back up, get out of there, or turn around and defend yourself. All right? Thank you, Sensei. Now, to work on this, I'd like to break it down so it'll be a lot easier for you to go through the movement step by step. Now, from here, if you fall forward, you wouldn't just fall in your face. You would want to attempt to try and keep your balance. So as you step forward, in this case, I will use my left leg. From here, this is the first position of losing your balance. All right. Now we can get to that posture from down here in a kneeling position. From here, your left arm or your opposite arm, your right arm will be coming down. You now form a triangle right here. All right. This will keep you stable. Your opposite arm left will start to roll your shoulder over, and you stop into this position. All right. Now I call this a figure 4 posture here because my legs are folded into a number 4 position. From here, the momentum of coming down like this will bring my body over where I'm now on my legs. I get on the ball of the foot of my back leg and I get up. I'm in my fighting posture. All right, let me go through that one more time. I'm falling forward off balance. I want to keep my balance so I don't fall on my face. So as I step forward, my legs start to bend, my triangle starts to develop, I come down, I complete my triangle, roll on my shoulder, get on my figure 4, and up to do whatever it is I need to do. All right, that is your forward roll. You want to work this on both sides so that you get comfortable to fall in any direction from the forward position. The next ground defense is a backward roll, sensei. So, if you're being pushed and you lose your balance, you again want to get into a recovery position and then get out of there or get yourself in a position where you can defend yourself. Thank you. All right. Now, to break this down, if I was to lose my balance backwards from here, all right, I would again have to step back. As I step back from here, that's the beginning of my triangle. As I come down, my legs will start to come back up. My hands will get into a break fall. My leg position, I will call this another figure 4, on edge. All right. I will try and keep my legs together. And since I step back with my right leg, I'm going to move back and bring both my legs over my shoulder and retain my number 4 posture with my legs. And then I'm back up again. All right, let me move over here. I'm starting to fall back. In a ready position. You should practice this on both sides. So if you step back with your opposite leg, then you do everything in reverse. All right? Now, the next series of basics I want to go over has to do with balance exercise. And we'll use some kick combinations to do this. Now watch. All right. The next drill exercise we're going to do is our 7 count exercise, 7 and 10 count exercise. We'll start off with 7. The 7 count exercise is a double kick that is broken down step by step, done slowly to develop better balance. When you do this, you want to use 1, your crane position, 2, your balance leg always being slightly bent for better balance, and then 3, you need to look into the direction in which your extension of your leg is going to go. This will also help your balance. All right? So from here, from a standing posture from here, you can do this from a side horse or any type of fighting posture, and you can also do it from a standing posture, which is how we're going to do it today. All right? So from here, the first kick is going to come up to the front. You're going to bring it up 1, 2, 3. And then start to look back. You're in a 4 position, look with your peripheral, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so that's your 7 count exercise. And again, from here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, your 10 count exercise is a triple kick, and you're going to use a forward snap kick, a side kick, and a rear kick, broken down into 10 movements. All right, so from here, I'll do it this way first. I'm going to come in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And again, I'll do a slight angle off from here. You're coming in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Remember, you need to work this on both sides to develop balance on both sides of the body. All right? Now watch. All right, the next series of basics we're going to work on here are different hand strikes. Okay, and to assist me on this will be Sensei Turner. First one, karate twisting punch. All right, always twisting your punches at the end. This can be used, of course, to the head, to the ribs, to the kidneys, anywhere. Boom. All right, when you're striking, you want to strike with the 2 large knuckles as you go through. All right, so from here, right punch, twisting punch. Okay, a chop. A chop can be used side of the neck, from here, throat, depending on how you're coming around. From here, you could come in, chop into the ribs this way, and so on. All right, so from here, punch, here. All right, you have a hammer fist, striking with this part here, Coming up, right punch. Yes. Right here. All right. Half fist coming in to the throat. From here, could be anything. Could be a right punch. Could be an overhead strike. From here, if it's a right punch, bam, coming right in. All right. Sensei, in Japanese, what is this strike called?
Hide Kenzuki.
Okay. In Japanese, what is this called?
Ippon Kenzuki.
Okay.
Yakazuki.
And then if you come in with a side fist,
Tete Kenzuki.
very good. Now watch. All right, the next thing I'd like to go over is your first introduction into the octagon and the 8 directions of the octagon. This can be used in many different ways. To understand this initially, this form is called a stepping form, and all we're going to do is going to be stepping into 8 different directions, okay, and then learning how to acknowledge these different directions from as an attack or as an escape or as a counter. All right, and we'll go through this step by step from here. You always start in the center, hands, feet together, knees are always bent. What I want you to do as you go through these steps is I want you to think of kind of taking the lead visually and falling into your position, and then to get back, falling back into position. So the stepping form is also a falling form. All right. So from here, first angle, which is straight up from here, is 1, and then 2. You're back to the center, and then 2 is directly behind you, and then you'll be coming back again. All right. 3, angle number 3 will be directly to your left side. Look over and step, and then back to center. All right, number 4, directly to your right side from here, and then back. Angle 5 is up to the front corner to your left. You step out, and then from here, step back to center. Angle 7, or pardon me, angle 6 is right behind you. From angle 5, you would step back, and then step forward. Angle 7 is over to your front corner from here. You step and then step back again. Angle 8, last of the angles from here. You step out and then from here. Now, Sensei, could you assist me please? Now, in a lot of your techniques, this is angle 1, all right? Part of the escape in your angles is to get away from your opponent. You would never step straight into your opponent, all right? You would always step away from your opponent. In most of your hand-to-hand techniques, you're either going to step to the corner to your left or to your right. This is angle number 5 or angle number 7. So if he throws a punch, you're over here, all right? If he throws a punch again, bam, you're over here, all right? And then you can go into your counters. All right? And this will be taken into more detail as you understand all of the different angles that you have in the octagon. All right? So you first have to practice where these angles are. So from here, thank you, Sensei. We'll go through this again from here. Angle 1, you get each, and then back. Knee, and then back. San, Shi, Go, Rok, Sich, Hach. All right, very simple, very basic, but this is going to be one of your more important forms that you'll ever learn. And then from this later you'll go into different stance forms using the same angles, all right, which will lead into more technical use of the angles. Now watch. All right, the next thing we're going to do here is called kata 1. It's also called short 1 in a lot of the Kempo systems. Kata 1 is a very beginning basic kata utilizing block combinations. There's 4 directions of attack for change of direction. First attack is normally in front with 2 strikes coming at you. Then you change direction to your side where attacker number 2 comes in with 2 strikes. And then you change direction to number 3 from here, attacker number 3, and he comes in with 2 strikes. And then the last person coming from behind is coming at you with 2 kicks. All right, the very basic, you change right side, left side is pretty much what you're doing. You block with your right, then block with the left. And then you go through a series of combination. All right, so the kata will start. Kibidachi, or square horse posture, and weapon sheath from here. Step back, inward block, turn, inward outward, upward, reversing and downward, for your standard testing, you would learn your right side. For your final, you would also have to learn your left side. Now watch. The next things we're going to do here are your self-defense techniques called the grab arts. And the first technique we're going to go through slowly will be called kimono grab. And I believe every Tracy Kempo practitioner will learn kimono grab first. All right, the attack in kimono grab is a frontal attack. Guys grabbing, pushing you back. You step back, trapping, form coming under to the elbows, knocking and sweeping the arms away, coming right back with a chop right into the throat. And then back. Sensei. Slowly coming back, up, chop. And then go. Striking aspect. Stay right there. The attack, again, is a frontal. This time, he's grabbing, pulling you forward. So you're going to step forward, strike, sweep, and chop. Slowly. And pass. Yes. We must. B variation, striking asp. The attack again is the frontal. Stepping forward, trapping, striking to the midsection, sweeping the arms away, coming across, and then boom, chop. And again. Crash of the eagle. The attack, back up a little bit, is coming from behind. On A, you're going to step forward, knocking the arms away from here, coming under, and then back knuckle. Now, on B, you do the same thing. Falcon's Talon. On C, you come up, or you don't come up, he's too far away, half fist to the throat. And on D, he's closer, so you, and then driving back. All right, slowly on A. Attack. Yes. And then pass. Slowly on B. On C is further away. Start to pull back. And then on D, he's a little closer. Now watch. All right, our next technique is full Nelson, I believe. Sensei. Slowly, actually, let me do this in the air first. Full Nelson technique, your attacker is coming from behind. I'm stepping to the side, pulling a little off balance, sweeping my opponent off balance from here, knocking him down, elbow, hammer, fist. All right, and then stepping out. All right, do it this way. So from here, down. On B, same motion, driving back, down, hit to the solar plexus, and then back up. Eagle's beak. Eagle's beak, the attack is coming from the side. You're coming up with a break. Right. All right.